Marie-Hélène de Rothschild, A Life in Jewels. Marie-Hélène Naila Stephanie Josina de Rothschild was more than a baroness. She was the grand orchestrator of Parisian high society, a surrealist hostess, a couture icon, and a woman who redefined aristocratic glamour in the 20th century. Shy by nature and often self-conscious about her looks, she used fashion and jewelry as tools of transformation, turning herself into a living work of art. From the salons of Paris to the opulent halls of Château de Ferrières, she brought together royalty, designers, filmmakers, and artists under one enchanted roof. Her legendary 1972 Surrealist Ball remains a pinnacle of extravagant imagination. Wearing a golden stag mask adorned with tears made of real diamonds. In 1957, Marie-Hélène married Baron Guy de Rothschild, head of the French branch of the renowned Rothschild banking dynasty. A true fashion icon, she favored couture by Yves Saint Laurent, Givenchy, and Dior, often accessorizing their designs with bold, symbolic, and deeply personal jewelry from Cartier, JAR, and her signature pinky rings, two of the most striking featuring a single large marquise-cut diamond. Among her remarkable collection was a quartz, ruby, emerald, and diamond brooch by Tiffany Co, featuring an effigy of Queen Victoria, an exquisite example of late 19th century craftsmanship. Another rare treasure in her collection was a Second Empire-era pendant bearing the numerals of Emperor Napoleon III and Empress Eugénie, along with a mid-19th century topaz and diamond devant de corsage, and a natural pearl and diamond front de corsage from the same period. Today, we explore her breathtaking collection of mid-19th century jewels worth millions. Art Deco Emerald Onyx and Diamond Pendant, Cartier. One of the most breathtaking pieces in Marie-Hélène de Rothschild's personal collection was a masterfully crafted Art Deco pendant, a true jewel of the 1925 French ateliers. Designed in platinum and 18-karat white gold, the pendant centered on a magnificent 25-karat cushion-cut emerald, prized for its luminous, deep green clarity. Surrounding this extraordinary gem was a delicate halo of antique-cut diamonds, expertly arranged in an elegant geometric composition and further framed by a sleek onyx border, giving the piece a striking contrast between brilliance and shadow. The pendant's architectural design continued upward with diamond-set articulated straps, a signature of 1920s sophistication, which lent movement and light play to the piece. These were joined by a stylized pin detailed with emerald cabochons, sparkling diamonds, and polished onyx, merging linear precision with layered opulence. This pendant was not simply worn, it was performed, and Marie-Hélène made it a signature piece at several high-profile occasions. She famously wore it to the wedding ball of Princess Caroline of Monaco in 1978, and earlier, to the glamorous Godfather benefit event in Paris in 1972, both times pairing it with sleek couture to let the pendant take center stage. Following her death, this historic and meticulously designed jewel appeared at auction with an initial estimate of $91,200 to $136,800, but its legacy, artistry, and provenance elevated it far beyond expectations. It ultimately achieved a remarkable hammer price of $288,269, surpassing even several imperial pieces of the era. Bolin Aquamarine Brooch. From Marie-Hélène de Rothschild's glittering box of wonders emerged a treasure with imperial roots. Bolin Aquamarine Brooch, steeped in royal romance and symbolism. The brooch was created between 1899 and 1908 by Sofia Ivanovna Schwan, a master goldsmith working for the esteemed Russian court jeweler Bolin. At its heart was a magnificent 100-carat aquamarine embraced by a delicate openwork of chased gold foliage, set with old-cut diamonds, and crowned by a 1.5-carat cushion-shaped diamond. This exquisite piece was selected as an official gift from Emperor Nicholas II and Empress Alexandra Feodorovna for the silver wedding anniversary of Grand Duke Konstantin Konstantinovich and Grand Duchess Elizabeth Mavrikyevna in 1909. The Empress herself chose the most precious among several aquamarine brooches shown to her. The archived bill from Bolin records the purchase of a heart-shaped pendant with aquamarine and diamonds for 7,350 rubles, a grand sum at the time. The Grand Duchess was soon photographed wearing the brooch in a formal portrait. At some point between the 1920s and 1990s, the jewel left Romanov hands and found its way into the collection of Baroness Marie-Hélène de Rothschild, since the Latin letters SS engraved on the heart allow us to recognize the mark of Sophia Schwann from the Bolin firm. She wore the Bolin Aquamarine Brooch to numerous occasions, including a 1993 charity gala in Cannes for AIDS awareness, pairing it with a distinctive dog necklace, a unique piece crafted in the 1910s of woven seed beads, scaled with 2 rows of aquamarine set bars, connected by faceted aquamarine beads, and finished with rock crystal ferrules. She also wore the historic brooch again at the 1992 Academician ceremony for Pierre Cardin, before being sold in an auction after her death. The Bolin Aquamarine Brooch stunned bidders, selling for $177,840, far surpassing its original estimate of $34,200 to $45,600. The whimsical dog necklace also found a new home, selling for about $11,856. The Cartier Onyx Tree Kokoshnik. Baroness Marie-Hélène de Rothschild made a dazzling entrance at the 1973 premiere of the new Lido Revue Grand Jeu in Paris. Always ahead of her time, she captivated the crowd by wearing a one-of-a-kind tiara not on her head, but as a choker. Her glittering ensemble was elevated by a bold Art Deco Cartier clip brooch, placed dramatically at the center of her neckline. The tiara, crafted by Cartier Paris in 1914, was a striking example of Art Deco design. Inspired by the Russian Kokoshnik, it was fashioned in white gold and set with old round-cut diamonds, 15 natural pearls, enamel, and onyx. The black elements formed a radiant Art Deco tree of life, its intricate branches stretching across a diamond-paved platinum background. This exceptional piece was later exhibited at the Le Paris de la Modernité, 1905 to 1925 show at the Grand Palais during the Cartier Style and History Exhibition 2013 to 2014. It was also worn by her as a headpiece during the wedding ball of Princess Caroline of Monaco in 1978 and opening party for Dance Theatre of Harlem's Paris Engagement 1985, again as choker. Following Marie-Hélène's passing, Cartier reacquired this extraordinary tiara, likely via private sale, and it now resides in the Maison's permanent collection. Another standout jewel from that unforgettable night was the Art Deco diamond and onyx brooch, created by Cartier in 1930. Worn pinned to her gown, the piece features square, rectangular, and old-cut diamonds with buff-top onyx, mounted in platinum with a removable fitting. Originally part of a grander brooch showcased at the 1925 Exposition Internationale des Arts Décoratifs, the original design was later dismantled. Its flanking diamond and onyx panels, once framing a carved emerald centerpiece, were reimagined into this independent brooch owned by Marie. After Marie-Hélène's death, the diamond and onyx brooch was sold as part of her private collection, fetching $237,500 at auction. As for the emerald panel from the original 1925 brooch, Cartier reworked it into another masterpiece, which was later auctioned at Christie's landmark Maharajas and Mughal Magnificent Sale, 2019. Troidia Diamond Ring, JIAR. A rare vintage high jewelry ring by JAR, created in the early 1980s, showcases the designer's unmistakable artistry. Crafted in 18-karat yellow gold, The ring is adorned with a mosaic of agate geodes, accented with delicate diamond chips, and crowned by a striking 6.31-carat Troidia cut diamond at its center. This exceptional piece was custom-made by JAR at the personal request of Marie-Hélène de Rothschild and worn by her at a private event. A masterpiece of shimmering elegance, it radiates charm, perfect for a glamorous night out or an intimate dinner. Following her passing, the ring was offered at auction, ultimately selling for an impressive $229,470. A magnificent work of late 19th century craftsmanship was seen on Marie-Hélène de Rothschild during at the Paris racetrack 1970, where she wore an impressive gooseberry leaf brooch. This exquisite piece was crafted in 14-carat yellow and white gold, with silver detailing, and set with 3 fine pearls, Tahitian, white, and rare conch, framed by a scattering of old-cut diamonds. At its heart, the brooch is adorned with a round diamond of approximately 2.5 carats. The pearls were accompanied by an LFG Paris 2020 certificate, confirming them as natural seawater pearls. A similar natural pearl brooch was later sold at auction for $53,350. A late 19th century turquoise and diamond set. Crafted in 18-carat yellow, gold, and silver, this exquisite half-wear set includes a drapery-style necklace composed of oval links, each set with 16 mixed-cut turquoise stones framed by approximately 400 rose-cut diamonds. Delicate floral motifs further accent the design, all set in silver and gold. The set is completed by a pair of matching earrings, bearing French assay marks. Marie-Hélène de Rothschild was seen wearing this complete ensemble on several notable occasions, including the Rothschild official dinner honoring Queen Sue Sylvia's visit to Paris on May 30th, 1990, and during an event in 1988, attended alongside Princess Caroline of Monaco. This remarkable turquoise and diamond set was later sold at auction for approximately $68,170. From tiaras worn as chokers to brooches reimagined from Imperial heirlooms, each piece she wore told a tale of legacy, symbolism, and reinvention. Whether seated beside royalty or hosting surrealist soirees in Paris, Marie-Hélène used jewelry to express confidence, creativity, and character, turning self-perceived simplicity into enduring mystique. Let us know in the comments your favorite jewel of hers and how beautifully different she was in her art of jewel display. But before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from the world of high jewelry and iconic style.